Well, hi there. Welcome back to Pokemon Black. In the last episode, we took on Bianca. And in this episode, we're going to head upwards to Striaton City. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is head inside this house, because I guess it's the first thing we should do. Alright, we obtained a Great Ball. It's basically like a Pokeball, it's only a little bit better. And they are compatible because he cannot beat her in battle. It's an interesting compatibility. As you can see my light fixture in the background. So whenever the screen goes black, that's okay. Yeah, if you can give your Pokemon nicknames if you want. I'm not creative enough to think up good ones, but you know, feel free to. We're not going to go in this house right now. We're going to go in that house later. She too studied at the training school when she was a beginner. Okay, so yeah, he's just explaining stab, same type of attack bonus. This is a Dusk Ball. It works as good as an Ultra Ball, which we haven't seen yet, but as you can guess, it's better than a Great Ball. It works as good as an Ultra Ball, but only at night. If it's daytime, only at night or in caves, or something like that. If it's daytime, then it'll work the same way as a Pokeball will. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Okay. Now then, head in here. X speed. Use it in battle and your speed will grow up by 1 stage. Alright, so if we go in there, then we can fight Sharon. But I don't want to do that just yet. This is the gym. Are you looking for the gym? Maybe he's not here. It could be in the trainer school. Yeah, that's a hint to tell you, this is the trainer school. You can go in there if you want, but we're not going to do that just yet. Because Sharon is there. We don't want to fight him yet. We want to go here first. If you fight Sharon first, then the gym leader will be in front of the doorway, and he will recommend you come here. So, this is the Dream Yard. I'll get into what we can catch later, because we can't get to where we can catch stuff just yet. So, anyway, got the Purloin here. You know what to do for those. Easy stuff. Battles will probably get a lot more eventful later on in the game. And I probably should go to the Poké Center after this, because I have 5 power points left on Water Gun. No, 4 now. Alright, well, there we go. Oshawa's almost level 12, and oh, she's got another Purloin. Okay, I might as well go ahead and use up the rest of my Water Guns. I'm going to the Poké Center after this anyway. Couldn't hurt. Growl, Water Gun. And Oshawott grows to level 12. Nothing momentous happens yet. Okay. I'll go to the Pokemon Center and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Went to the Pokemon Center and just healed up. Nothing special. And we shall fight this trainer. Youngster Joey. This is Youngster Joey in, I think, every Pokemon game up to this point, for those who don't know. And he's infamous in Heart Gold, in both Gold, Silver, and Crystal, and their remakes, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, for constantly spamming you with calls about his Rattata that is apparently in the top percentage of Rattata. And it actually is probably in the top percentage of Rattata, for reasons that because its IVs, individual values, are higher, and I won't explain what IVs are. Go to Cerebi.com or .net and that you'll find a very good, I think it's in a game mechanics, you'll find a very good explanation of IVs. And I think it's like all of its IVs are actually 30, or yeah, are actually like 30 and 31, which is very good. You want that, of course. You can't control that. Which reminds me of something I forgot to point out, and now I can't point out until after I kill this lily pup, or I might say that a lot. Kill instead of faint. Focus energy will raise our critical hit ratio, but it's not a big enough impact in my opinion, so I've almost never even bothered with it. Alright, so now what I was going to point out, if you can see it, can't remember if it shows up on the, okay, yeah, hardy, yeah, the nature. Nature, for all natures except for 4 or 5, I can't remember what the number is, but most natures will raise one stat and lower another stat, like throughout the level up process. You'll gain more in one stat and less in another stat. Like for example, this is hardy. I'm pretty sure that's plus defense minus something. Probably minus special attack or minus speed or something. I don't know. But regardless, none of that matters. And here we do not worry, this is not a trainer. Hey, you, what was the first Pokemon you picked? Oshawott, really? Then Pansear could be a big help. Your Oshawott does not do well against grass-type Pokemon. Say, do you want this Pansear of mine? You want this. You want this for the next gym fight. And I'll explain why later, but trust me, you want this. Nickname to the Pansear you received? No. I don't know. I don't think I'll use this throughout the rest of the game, but you can get whatever the item was up there. I forgot what it was already, but you don't. Alright, so this is, here we gain the introduction of the Monkey Trio. You will always get the one that is weak to your starter. And I'll explain why later, but for one thing, this will be strong against Sharon's starter, and the gym leader will use the type that's strong against the starter that you picked. So, anyway, the monkeys are Pansear, Pansage, and Panpour. Pansage, in my opinion, is probably the best out of the 3, and it looks the cool. Its evolutions just look. And this looks the coolest out of the 3 on top of that. And they for the most part, they have similar movesets. Except for the move, of course, their fire, water, and grass moves that obviously only certain ones learn. Starts out at level 10. So, it could use some training up. And that is why we did not go here first. Because what I like to do is come in here and train your pan thing against your monkey against your rival. That's what I always like to do. Alright, when a Pokemon is poisoned, its HP decreases while it is in battle. Hey, DRI-05, have you come to look for the gym leader? Yes. He was here talking about Pokemon types until just a few moments ago. Maybe you walked right past him? By the way, DRI-05, will you have a battle with me? I want to test how important items are in battles. Yes. We need to do this before we can fight the gym leader anyway. It's required. Okay. Pokemon Trainer Sharon. He will start out with a Snivy, or Snivy, Oshawott, or Tepig. It will probably, I think this one will know Vine Whip and Leer. Vine Whip, Leer, and Tackle. Anyway, I'm using Incinerate. It's a fire move of 30 power, I want to say, and it will burn whatever berry the Pokemon that you attack is holding. It'll burn that berry. So it's a big help in some cases, because I would have 2-hit KO'd it anyway before it got to use the berry. Because a lot of Pokemon will automatically use berries when they hit the red HP. But, you know, in this case, I KO'd, I don't know why I hit, yes, he KO'd, you know, I was going to 2-hit KO him anyway, so that didn't really matter. Alright, Incinerate, yet again. I think this one might also have an Oran Berry, I can't remember. No, it doesn't, okay. And I have nothing to worry about here, because all it's going to be able to do is use Leer, Tackle, or Vine Whip. Assuming it even knows Vine Whip at this point, it might not. And of course, if that Snivy knows Vine Whip, then if it has a Tepig, it'll know Ember. If he has a Oshawott, he'll know Water Gun, probably. Honestly, cannot remember if it's high enough level for that. Regardless, though, I would not feel safe putting your own starter against it. This is the safest way to beat this battle, but you know, it's plenty easy to do it otherwise. So he will give you 3 Oran Berries. Oran Berries will heal up 10 HP, which honestly is not that bad in a at this point in the game. Plus, it won't take up your turn if you equip it on your Pokemon, because it will use it automatically. So I'm going to put Oran Berries, no, not use. I'm going to give Oran Berries to both of my teammates. And you kind of can't see what was happening there, so, you know, sorry about that. But, alright, I'm going to go heal, and then we're going to go head into the gym. So, see you guys in just a sec. And we are back. So now we will talk to this guy, which is one of the gym leaders. Yeah, notice I said one of. And I'll explain that when we get to them.